about 3 years ago, Deltarune Chapter 1 released. I didn't play it right when it came out because I knew that I wanted to stream it, and I knew I had to do like Undertale first because I love doing things in order on the channel, like play Toby Fox's first big game before the thing that came out after that that's connected to Undertale in some way, yada yada, all that fun stuff. So it was only a year and a half after Chapter 1 came out that we finally played it on this channel, and that was about a year and a half ago now. And now, out of nowhere, yesterday, it was revealed that why is the game not showing up there? It should show up in a hot second here. I don't know why it's not right now. OBS, would you like to cooperate? There we go. Now OBS would like to cooperate. I initially had this as a background. I mean, it's nice and fitting, but like, if I type test in the chat, like, it doesn't show up quite as well as on like this kind of background where, you know, it's a lot easier to see. So this is what we're going with here. Anyway, it was just announced yesterday that Chapter 2 is coming out tomorrow, being today, being Friday, the 17th of September. So that was unexpected, and that kind of came out of nowhere. We did Chapter 1 on the Switch, since we do like a lot of Nintendo stuff on this channel, so like I'll cover the Switch version of games when I can and see how they hold up on the Switch and such. Apparently Chapter 2 isn't on the Switch yet. Apparently Chapter 2 is only on PC, so we did a Chapter 1 on the Switch, and we're doing Chapter 2 on PC, and it's nice that it prompts you like this, with this really, ominous sound going on. Do I use WSD? Do I use the arrow keys, apparently. Spacebar? No, I want to start from Chapter 2. Do I hit Enter? I hit Enter, apparently. My, oh my. Hello, Mortis. Hope you're doing well today. Hope your freaking Minecraft stream earlier went well. This is it looks like there is planned to be 7 chapters. That's interesting. I got myself caught up when it came to, Chapter 1 on everything that happened with it, and basically what people were saying in terms of like predictions of what could be to come. And one of the predictions was apparently in Chapter 1 it says like, oh, it's at the end of the week, it's on like the 7th day that Azrael returns back home from college. So apparently there were some people predicting that it might be 7 chapters, and it looks like that's gonna be the case. So Chapter 7 would be the day that Azrael returns from college and such. Cybers. I turned off my doggy cam. I fat fingered this. I'm not even using oven mitts like that one playthrough that we did of Undertale's genocide right with oven mitts. Oh my goodness, I'm already misinputting. So we did the beginning, and now it's a Cyber's world? Oh my. Play, do not. That's interesting, but good to hear that you had fun despite the freaking bumpy road that it seems like that was. You can't see it because I'm playing in windowed mode, but the window just shifted down and to the left very slightly, and it irks me. So I'm gonna move it up back to where it was. Deltarune Chapter 2. I don't know what to expect from this. Oh, and it's gonna have like its own save files? Let's see, Deltarune 1.00 Toby Fox 2018 to 2021. Huh. Interesting. Is this other language stuff? Oh. Interesting. And this brings you back to, no. Okay. This brings you back to the chapter select. Is what it does. I don't know why it moves my, windowed mode window here and there. At first, I thought that, you know, this was gonna be like a full screen kind of game, because that's what I'm so used to streaming, and I was used to doing like one of my layouts that accounts for that. But no, because this is a square kind of thing, I had to make a unique layout for this. I don't remember what I did for Deltarune Chapter 1. That was a year and a half ago. I should go back and rewatch my actual thing on that, is what I should do. Was it basically that laugh? Do not click. It's not a real link. Whenever there's a dot in Twitch chat, it just makes it purple, like, because it thinks that it's a link. If there's a dot, it doesn't mean that it actually links to something. And to your own name. There's no way this is gonna matter, right? Unless this is just like the name that's on the save file. It's probably just the name that's on the save file. Is the case. Huh. I hear that like trademark theme there that, my goodness, I've listened to on my music playlist for a long time after the release of Chapter 1 here. This is your name? Yeah. Is the name gonna matter somehow, or is it just the name on the save file? Is what I want to know. So last time, Chris freaking ripped their soul out and threw it in a cage, with that soul being you, because you could apparently like still move around in the cage and such. Chris, honey, are you awake? So this is Toriel, you can tell by, like, the sound there. Wait. Is that a... What have you got? A knife! No! Oh. What? Chris, did you eat all the pie? Also, when I... that intro kind of reminded me of the intro to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers with the storm, is what it kind of reminded me of. Chris, did you eat all of the pie? Interesting sound effect with that. Oh, what's... oh, I was about to say, was that a smear on the ground in front of the bed that had something to do with throwing the heart into the cage, but I think that's just a tear on the carpet. It is your knife in this empty tin, is it not? Is that the knife that was brandished at the end of chapter 1? Oh, Chris, am I going to have to lock the oven again? Wait, what do you mean lock the oven? You don't put knives in the oven. Like, I guess the tin was in the oven? Well, hurry out of bed. It is time for school. Maybe that's what the problem was that the knife was in the oven? So the oven should be locked so that you don't put the knife in the oven? What happened to the soul that was in the cage? Well, I can move around again. And such. There's $5 in your brother's drawer. Take it? Do not? It isn't yours after all. Because last time, the freaking... It's a bird cage. When the door's closed, there's no escape. Because it was at the end of last time that the soul was thrown into there. And then Chris brandishes that knife, all evil looking, is the thing. Which apparently implied that, you know, maybe what Chris wants to do and what you want to do as the player, as the heart, aren't one and the same. So maybe are we back in on another day? Chris can't get rid of us? Is Chris gonna throw the soul in the cage again at the end of this? Poor soul indeed, but maybe we're back in Chris. Like, it's implied that it's back in Chris since it's not there and we have control again? Maybe, I guess? Hello, Enzos? My, oh my. Hold on, let's see here. The door's locked. Yeah, so I guess it's arrow keys and enter. Last time we did this was on the Switch rather than PC. So it's a little bit different. Can I check, like, quitting? I was holding escape. Is there a menu thing? I don't want to quit. I don't want to do that, I don't think. It is not yet time to wash your hands. How do you know when it's time to wash your hands? It's always time to wash your hands. You flush the toilet! On the shower ledge, there's a small container of apple-scented shampoo and a gallon-sized container of pet shampoo. But wouldn't that be like the normal shampoo, the pet shampoo, if, you know, this is a world of monsters and a whole bunch of them have fur or something? Where'd Toriel go? It's a TV, it looks like it's plugged in, but it's dusty. Oh, she's... well, shall we go? Oh, are we going to school? Are we gonna go back to the supply closet? What's happening here? Hello, friends. I am here, Chris, and here you are. Even Susie showed up before you. Okay, there's some meme that I have on my, I always keep, like, a folder of memes for, like, whatever game I potentially stream so that I can post a meme whenever I go live with said game. And one of my Undertale ones was somebody making a post with that Elvis expression, saying that that expression makes them always think of, you don't need a license to drive a sandwich. We're here! I wonder if I need to adjust the volume any. But yeah, is this a sequel to Undertale or some kind of weird alternate universe? It's never actually explained. You don't get to know, essentially. It wasn't explained in chapter 1, maybe it been mentioned in chapter 2, but it's implied to be a different universe, considering there's still the same characters and such. Or like there's basically all the characters that were in Undertale are in here, in addition to a bunch of new kind of characters and such. Except, like, nobody knows one another and everything is different and such. Like, Undyne has both her eyes instead of having an eye patch. She has no idea who Alphys is, so it's implied to be a different universe. But maybe connected in some way or something like that. Hey, Chris, what was my Susie voice? I have no idea. If I knew you were gonna be late, I wouldn't have showed up on time. I wouldn't have showed up on time. Susie, please don't kick your desk. Treat school property like you treat people. Okay. Next time I'll aim for the vitals. Well, yeah, a lot of people predict that maybe it was Undertale without the war between humans and monsters, because there's no underground, everything's taking place on the surface, so maybe it's an alternate universe where there was no war between humans and monsters, is what a lot of people predict. And that's not what I
In any case, good morning, class. We have a lot to go over today. First, we're starting the reading from page 142. Any volunteers?
I guess I could read the... ravioli, give me the formioli if it isn't Rivali. Rivali's gale's now ready. Trouble yourself not, Noel. I will valiantly take this blow of humiliation. That ain't Falco. I can... Page 142. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Times are pretty good. Times are pretty bad. Mediocre times, iffy times, so times. There was that idiot Link that thought that he could take on Calamity Ganon by himself, but not without my master archery. Listening to this, your eyes began to close automatically.
Oh, have a nice day, everyone. And please, remember your group projects. Oh, Chris, are you okay?
Are you okay? Buster Wolf!
We're, sleeping, all class. Don't worry, I'm not mad, just concerned. Usually you only sleep through the start. Good luck and rest well tonight, okay?
Are we going to the supply closet again? What, is this gonna be an alternate universe where the Spanish Inquisition shows up instead?
There's this whole partner thing. You didn't lose sleep over it, did you?
Actually, my sleep quality increased. Lost sleep from being Susie's partner? My sleep quality increased.
Chris, that's, good, I think. So maybe you were just staying up late talking to Azriel online again? Wait, you can't do that, right? I hope the internet gets fixed soon. I want to revert
to my primal form? What?
Chris, get a good sleep tonight, okay?
But there's a lot of things that are, looks like motivational quotes from various literature. Try your best, Astral Wolf, even in your darkest hour. That one seems to be from a video game. There's a lot that's similar between Undertale and Deltarune here. Like, for one, Deltarune is an anagram of Undertale, like, it's just the letters rearranged. As well, like, both feature Toriel and Asgore that were together once, but broke up with one another, that have Azrael as their kid and adopted a human child, being you in this game. Except instead of Azrael dying and being the whole, like, plot thing that drives the plot forward in Undertale, Azrael is alive and just fine and is away at college and was apparently the one that was, like, the super overachiever that got, like, every award and everybody always looked up to and everyone in the town is always talking about him. But Chris here hasn't really done any, accomplishments or anything like that. Like, you see, a bazillion trophies by Azrael's bed in the room, but none by yours. It's not anywhere near as pristine or anything like that. Hi. Well, look who it is. School zombie. You were sleeping like a corpse all class. What's the mid? Are you the Aegis? Aren't you? I swear, there's gotta be, like, very few people out there that get every reference that I make during anytime I recognize any text from, like, anything else, I reference weird niche things. Trouble going Betty bye last night? Me too, Chris! Like I could sleep after yesterday. Just waiting for today felt like years. Oh my goodness. Freaking Toby Fox with the meta here. Since it was 3 years since Chapter 1 for Chapter 2 to release, just waiting for today felt like years. Did all that stuff really happen? Lancer, Ralsei, everyone, are they still... Oh, look. Been wondering the same thing, right? Come on already! Oh, my doggy just did a big stretch and groan there. We are going back to the supply closet. Alright, Chris. This is it. Moment of truth. Everything we've been waiting for is just behind this. If we, open this and there's nothing inside, will, we still be... Screw it! Let's just open it already!
Susie?
Yeah? Noel, hey! What the hell are you doing here?
Sorry to bother you, but, Birdley and I were going to the library to do some research for our group projects, and if it's okay, would you want to come too? Oh, Chris, you can come too, I mean. We're like, busy with, Chris, help me out here, what do we say? Crime? Or hanging out alone in the closet. Both answers seem kind of tempting here. Yeah, I'm thinking we might just say crime. Just committing crimes? Just gonna do some crimes and go to jail forever. Sucks. Oh, well, that sounds, just have fun, you two. I'll, be at the library. Chris, if you could bring her by later, it would mean a lot to me. Well... Wait, Chris, what the hell was that? I would know well, ask me. To do homework with her. Death wish much? Does she wanna fail? Wait a second. Chris, did you notice how nervous she was? And like, blushing and stuff? Chris, you don't think she's onto our secret identities? This dark world stuff. Damn, we gotta keep this under wraps, Chris. This is our thing, Anyway, enough waiting already, right? Let's go. Let's go. So it is gonna be like the same portal kind of thing to the dark world, huh? The same kind of situation. Okay. We're just busy doing crime. Oh, here. We did like a Sonic spinball, or can I move already? I can move already. Or like a Metroid kinda. How do I go faster? I don't know what my buttons are anymore. Oh, control is the menu, apparently. Okay, is there anything I want to do in config? I have to press enter, master volume. That was just the default, interesting. What would the run be? Power? So I guess I don't have any of my stuff from chapter 1. Because I didn't freaking, because it's not on the Switch right now, and how do I back out? Spacebar? Enter, gosh, diggity dark, oh, shift. Okay. Equip? Wood blade, wooden practice blade with a carbon reinforced core that is apparently a pencil. Apparently, but, okay, so shift is back out. Hello, Lancer, how are you doing today? Do you think we're gonna see, Lancer in this again? I kinda hope. We shall see. Is shift to run? Shift is to run, okay. So we're back here again. We're back into place. Here we are. Chris, Susie, it's been ever so long. Yeah, it's been, what, a day? It's been a day, not 3 years. My goodness. Yeah, you're totally in this game here. Oh, that is short, isn't it? It's just that I've never had friends before, so I've never waited so long to see them again either. Fine. Guess I will try not to let you die of loneliness. But Lancer wants to see us too, right? Hey, wait a sec. Where is Lancer? He's in the chat right now. Where's everybody? Worry not, Susie. You'll see them in a moment. Just wait here, alright? Okay. Hey, this better not be some kind of prank or something. Chris, I have something to ask you. I need you to return to the light world and go to the old classroom to the east of the closet doors. Inside, gather everything on the ground and bring it back here, could you? Oh, so at the end of the last chapter, it was kind of implied at the end of the adventure that this was all like an imaginary world, that it was all make-believe and such, because after the lights come on in the supply closet, you see all the stuff on the ground that is all like very familiar to the stuff you saw in your adventure. And a whole bunch of familiar faces that are, things that are all across the ground. So did somebody take the stuff out of the supply closet and put it somewhere else, and that's where everybody is? Like nobody's in the dark world right now because it's been taken out of the supply closet. So we have to go back to the light world or the real world, go get everybody and bring them back here because they're a bunch of objects and it's make believe. Is that what's going on here? Like, hold on. You look upon the castle you first saw yesterday. You're filled with the power of immediate nostalgia.
indeed. Huh. Where are you going? Trying to have cake without me? What, for going to the castle? Is that a Mario reference? So, is this the way back to the real world then? I guess? And we just leave Susie in the closet? So to the east of the closet, huh? Is this where all the stuff? Yeah, this is all the stuff. You gathered all the junk off the floor. Turned it into a giant dusty ball. Is that a reference to that freaking Squidward thing? I call this one bold and brass. More like belongs in the trash. As you cram everything into the closet, even the rug. Like, that's what that pixelated thing looks like. So I guess this is connected to the closet and it was an abandoned classroom. So maybe we weren't, because this was the room that we ended in before, I think. So maybe we went from the supply closet through that door that connects them into there or something? So yeah, we bring everything into this world. And that's where everyone was. Hey, Chris, so where is and now here they are, one. And now they're here because it was all a make-believe thing, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Sans is Patrick, so Scooter's painting, and this is perfectly logical. Yeah, it makes total sense. Guess who's coming back, clowns? Answer. What are these places? Bakery, top, party, dojo? Chris, to know what you did, but hell yeah. Everyone's here. But, what happened to, Lancer's castle?
All gone.
Gone?
Right, when Chris sealed the fountain, that dark world disappeared and turned back into a normal classroom.
Oh, so yeah, that was a classroom over there. So where's Lancer gonna live now?
Don't worry, Susie. We'll conquer Rousey's castle as our own. Chris, as you bring Dark World denizens back here, the power of our fountain will transform this town more and more. From now on, the enemies we spare will be recruited to our town. Oh, so let's keep sparing enemies, okay? Anyhow, why don't we all have a look around? We can head north towards the castle. I have a special surprise to show you there. Not if I surprise myself first. The last one there is a fresh and fragrant egg.
Okay. Come on, Chris, you gonna let him beat us? So maybe your actions do matter in this one when they didn't matter in chapter 1? I'm not sure. Also, Ralsei's identity as like an embodiment of Azrael was kind of a mystery until the end of chapter 1 of Deltarune, where, you know, the hat was on and you couldn't see the face and it was a complete mystery, but the hat was taken off at the end of chapter 1, and now it seems like it stays off, I guess? So we can either kill people or force them into labor. It's one way of looking at it. Thanks to you, Commander, we've been liberated. Hereby declared today National Ham Sandwich Day of Independence. This guy always seems like he's enjoying life more than me. Maybe it's because he's a higher level. Is he auf ein höheres Niveau? Oh, welcome to Harmonia Town? Wait, that's where my name's used? Or so I heard it's called. What? Party dojo. Wow, our house is a dojo. Makes me want to fight. Can't we go to sleep? The heck? It's a bed for 3 people? Or one 3-headed person? Wow, this is like a really relaxing remix of, one of those main Deltarune themes. Like, it's relaxing but saddening at the same time. Like, it's like a tragedy kind of thing is what it almost sounds like. Like something tragic is coming is what the music kind of feels like, you know? While also being kind of mysterious and like, what is this place? Hey, boss. I'm glad to have a nice boss I can shed a tear. But I won't! I'm on the job, I'll cry home with the kids! Boss, you're strong, but there's always time to learn. The next step after tutorials is training. So, me and the boys got you together at dojo. Complete our battle challenges and get some fabulous prizes. Meanwhile, you might get a little bit tougher. We're gonna make you the strongest, boss. Huh, so I guess you can do stuff here if you want to. We'll be working on new challenges, so check back in, boss. Interesting. The battle master asked me about battles. Oh? We failed to hit our funding goal. I will not talk about our hole. What? Ask me about battles. We can ask about so many things except for battles. Grazing. The shots aim directly. Try to move slow. The aim where you were, not where you go. Take the advantage and move bit by bit. You'll gain TP, but you won't get hit. Yeah, that I recall. I remember that from the last time. Hitbox. Shots aren't always as they appear. The bigger they are, the less to fear. You'll only get hurt a little inside. Take your pride and learn the size. Okay. Finally, a dojo for people that are normal shaped. I will train myself for the tournament. Let's see here. It looks like fighting wasn't in the cards for us. Lucky for you. Just hope you don't meet my friends. Well, we'll see. So I guess we can like train up there. You, I remember. Ah, thou hast transplanted us to thine castle town. And truly, a magnificent town of castles it art. But something art lackingth. It feeleth. Couldst thou guys perhaps bring in an evil ruler or something? Bakery top. How do I get to bakery top? Okay, just like this, I guess. It's in bakery top. Oh, Lancer's just here. I'm Chef Lancer. Oh, I'm Chef Lancer. Try my delicious and warm cookies. They are free for a price. What's the price? $0. They are free for a price. I'll take a cookie. And I'll pronounce you cookie and wife. Lancer cookie was added to your items. Lancer cookies, want one? Take cookie. You already took a cookie. Wait, I'm still regenerated from the last one. What? So maybe you can only have like one at a time. You already took a cookie. My goodness, that's almost as good as no one can stop the Gestapo. Well, welcome to Top Bakery. I'm this bakery's smith, Malleus. I do not know what any of these strange tools are for, but using my skills I can fuse items to create new ones. Fix us? Your body is a weapon too, you must take care of it from time to time. Ah, let's feel my technique. What? Is that the... Somehow everyone's HP was restored. That's a healing thing. Well, don't you feel better after a nice massage? Haha! Oh my goodness. So it's like the Yggdrasil leaves a Dragon Quest 8 where you could have one of in your inventory at once? I guess so. I guess it must be. Something like that. Okay, hello. Seems like Hathy likes this place. She hopes you'll like it too. I was about to say if I could just walk through the place. That'd be interesting. So, cafe. Hello? Mamma mia, I wanted to run the bakery, but someone is already working there. A cafe that serves pastries. What a disgrace. What sort of humiliating thing will happen next? Oh, check recruits, I guess? Oh, so I guess these are, all the people in the town are meant to be people that we spared already that would have carried over from Chapter 1 had I played Chapter 1 on PC first, but, you know, I guess Chapter 2 is coming to Switch later, so we weren't able to do that, so this is just, like, the preset kind of rough distribution it gives you. Like, if you hop right into Chapter 2 without doing Chapter 1, I guess. Pond Man. Rabic, Bloxer, Jigsari, Rudden Ranger, Head Hathy, huh? Quit. Oh yeah, I guess, oh yeah, it was Z and X in Undertale that did things. Okay. I guess maybe I'll interact with things with Z, because that's actually way easier than enter. Hey boss, I'll have a dark cafe star fate. Hi. Lemonade? Lemonade, please. Hathy seems fine. Sure is great to be here with my best friend Hathy. The jukebox is broken. Feels like you might never find a working one. Can I interact with any of these things? No? What are you? Bow bow. I'm just a block. Okay. Hello, Shug. Did someone say lemonade? Yeah, indeed, lemonade. How are you doing today? Did you have fun in DBD with Anma earlier? Welcome, travelers. Can't buy anything because we don't have any money right now. Because we also didn't do a Chapter 1 on PC. But, can sell stuff. What do you have to say? So we are now in the castle town. Well now, it makes no difference to me. As long as I stay in my shop, these walls won't change. But, in a way, I suppose it's just a little bit amusing to see you again. I'm sure you three will have an interesting journey. Me? I'll just be here offering the same old junk. As you find stronger treasure, I'm sure you'll have little reason to return here. But if you have some time, I'll offer you a biscuit and a hint. you say anything else? I guess you do, apparently. But as Button Eye turns, you love him. Dude's got a Coraline Button Eye as an eye patch. Cool. Yeah, I guess it all plays into like the whole theme of like everything here is make-believe, like objects and this kind of things. And I guess this is like a stuffy here. The little prince has something to show you in his castle. Well now, are you going to turn down a royal invitation? Okay, so yeah, there's that. See you again, or not. Interesting. There's a book. We can get some hard reads. It's a manual. Read a topic. Controls, recruits, items, storage. We should have it. There's no time to read books. Castletown is transformed from the power of friendship. We're all filled with the power of friendship-based architecture. And Undertale would always say you're filled with determination. And this one, I guess, it changes with a bunch of stuff. But yeah, is that a doll of Ryzen from Toho in the shop background? I wouldn't know. Never seen it before. Is that what that is, do you think? Is that what the top left is there? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know these things. Well, let's go to the castle. What have we over this way? What are you, weird-looking Kirby thing? It's a bit scary moving to a new place, but as a ball, there's nothing to Sphere except Sphere itself. Okay. You're a hat stand? Prince Ralsei, I will keep your hat erect until you need it. Oh, that's where the hat is. Okay. So, just wanted to show off your huge house, huh? No, what I want to show you is upstairs. Okay, so we're going upstairs this way. Second floor living quarters. What happens if we go through like the other ones? Door's locked, huh? What if we go down? But yeah, that Sphere dude's favorite show is Sphere Factor. I wouldn't be surprised. Low floor living quarters for bad guys? Can we have a look down here? Oh, this is this. I was about to say, like, where's the thing that leads to Jevil? There's a checker. It's violently protecting the jail. We're still behind bars for some reason, but it's okay. We've grown to love this hellish place where we dress as animals. We decided to dress as kings as it's cultural exchange. Is this the direction where Jevil is? I don't even remember. Is this the previous king there? The Lightners. Have you come to humiliate me? No. Although the other option is hell yeah! Mr. King, the Lightners returned everyone here safely. If you're willing to reconsider, then... What? Live in a kingdom ruled by you? The Lightner's little patsy. Staying in the cell is far less humiliating. Now, if you will excuse me, my giant hamster wheel is getting cold. We have nothing to discuss. Huh. Huh. Well then. Oh? By the way, is my son happy? Like you care. You were gonna throw him off a cliff. Your prejudice made my bluff too effective, I see. Besides, even if I threw him, he would just bounce. My son is a bouncy little pumpkin. Ah, cute. We're done talking to you. Okay. Well, that's interesting. What's this? Oh, I nearly forgot. This is where I cook. Cook everything in a giant witch's pot. Of course, cauldron cooking is very convenient. Here, Chris, Susie, have a cake. What? What? Not a little thick on the frosting. That was for sharing. Hey, anyone was free to make an interception. Turking is a Hachi, got it. Another thing I'm not as familiar with. Okay, now make a chocolate one. Why don't we go upstairs first? My goodness. I love like the super easy like green screen explosion effect pasted on kind of thing there. Like the low quality effects that are just like, you know, what the heck. I have a surprise for you too. I made rooms for you in the castle. Rooms? So you can stay here whenever you want. I'd be happy if this place could be like a second home to you. A place that you can go, no matter what's happening outside. Well, I'll take a look. Okay, so is this Chris's room here? Oh! So in the room in real life that Chris has, there's a bed on either side of the room. It looks very similar to this, but there's a bed on either side of the room. The left side of the room is where Azriel's bed is, and above the bed there's like all these trophies and accomplishments and all this crazy stuff, and it's super well kept. And over on the right side is Chris's bed. That is like, the floor isn't as good. It's like, it's a little bit of a mess. The shelf is completely empty, like there's no accomplishments there. Whereas in like this imaginary world in Chris's room, Chris is the only bed that's here, and now Chris is the one with a bunch of accomplishments and trophies and such. And where Azriel's bed would normally be is like some dressers and things, and there's like this line that goes across as if that part has been kind of cut out. That's interesting. Wardrobe full of all sorts of different clothes. Go or whatever you want. It's a shelf. All sorts of keepsakes could be put here, but they aren't. But now it's the left side of the room that's empty. Do you think that like Chris would be the villain and it's gonna go Anakin Skywalker and all of us? That it's like, I have a feeling that the story of Deltarune is going to be one about like overcoming one's own mental demons, and that's kind of what this has to do with, in a sense. And it was probably part of the reason that the ending of chapter 1 of Deltarune was Chris literally ripping out the heart soul and tossing it in a cage. But yeah, by your point of view, the Darkeners are evil, are they now? To stand for your manual. I thought you might want to keep it here in case you want to read it. It's your bed. It feels incredibly soft, like sleeping on a dream. Huh. And again, the music, it's like, it's mysterious, it's saddening, it's like relaxing but tragic is what the music is like. Huh. Yeah, I have a feeling that like the overall story of Deltarune is gonna be about like overcoming one's own demons. Wonder if doing a pacifist route would be overcoming demons, while a genocide route is you becoming a demon? Could be, who knows? Oh, I've got something different for Susie's room here. Because in chapter 1, your choices didn't matter. Like, Undertale was all about, like, your choices matter. Like, every single decision you make is gonna, like, ripple out and have crazy effects. Whereas the entire kind of theme of Deltarune was your choices do not matter. Like, there are several times the game prompts you to, like, make a choice, and then it just throws your choice away and it's like, your choice doesn't matter. In this world, your decisions do not matter. And it's like a weird, stark contrast in that sense. And I find that interesting that, you know, there's the choice in Deltarune now. But I have a feeling that maybe it would just play into, like, who you have in, like, the hub at the front there. And probably doesn't have anything to do with the story. Because it seems like the foundation that Chapter 1 set is the idea of, like, a world where your choices don't matter. Maybe it'll transition into a world where your choices matter. And that'll be, like, you know, Chris's mental development in that sense. Something like that, but yeah. And Susie, this is your room. Whoops, that's the wrong button. I'm getting mixed up with my with buttons for other games. I tried to make it something you'd like, but you can put anything else you want in here too, and I really hope you like it. So yeah, this is all like the world of Chris's imagination in a sense. So I guess this is what Chris imagined Susie might like for a room, I suppose, or something. My own room, huh? I guess that's pretty cool. My own room, like this. How long did it take you to do this? Well, since I last saw you two, Man, you're a real weenie, you know that? I think she likes it, Chris. Jealous I got the cool room. Look, Chris. Interesting. Cool spike bed. Now I can stab myself during the night. Finally some convenience. What? My goodness. But yeah. I haven't seen the prequels except for part 2 like one time 7 years ago, but can't help but quote them at every opportunity. I've probably seen all the main Star Wars movies once each, and that's it. Never more than that. Damn, there's everything in here. Pine cones, chalk, moss, jars of salsa, piece of ice, black crumbs from the toaster, jawbreakers. Oh, and like actual food too. Susie, you didn't get to read the manual, so I put it over here for you. Cool, I'll read it before bed. That'll put me to sleep. It's a clothes drawer full of spiky and dangerous clothing. All the clothes are ripping each other up into shreds. Yeah, jealous, Chris. Interesting. I see this symbol on like the center carpet, and I just think of like the push effect from Mario plus Rabbids, because that's like the symbol for that effect. Hey, silly doggy, you doing okay? Doing okay? You want to lie back? Oh, relax, doggy. Is this Lancer's room? What kind of sound was that?
Wow, it's better than I remember. I even have my own bed now. Now I don't have to sleep in a hole anymore. I thought you already had a bed. No, that was for the bike.
What? Symbol reminds you of the thing on Loudred's back? What, the spade?
Lancer, you aren't gonna believe how sick my room is. A room as sick as you? Whoa, I wanna see. I'll keep digging holes until I reach your room. It's got a door, you know. A door? Wow, Beach Boy, you went all out.
You want up on the couch, silly doggy? You can go up there. There you go.
I'll adjust the doggy cam in a sec. Is this a cell phone?
What? Are these sticking out their tongues when you interact with them? I guess, or something? I interact with like the phone here.
Love that my floor is full of holes.
Oh, the last room. This one reminds you of that? Why does the door make that sound?
Even adjust it down a little bit.
Should probably adjust forward as the night goes on and such. Oh man, let's see here.
Hey Ralsei, what's up here? Oh, it's just more rooms I'm renovating.
So is your room up there?
Yes, I still haven't dusted it though.
Yeah, like we need to see your nerdy glasses collection anyway. Okay. That's literally a stock sound effect. I mean, same with the explosion. Like, same with the effect and explosion with the cauldron before, but So do we head back down again?
So, what do we do now? Feel free to explore the town until you're ready to leave.
Like we're gonna leave now, right, Chris? Are we? Are we gonna leave now? But a strawberry cake is a room-warming gift.
There's a slice of cake in your fridge, Susie.
But it's not cauldron fresh. So we still can't go through here, I don't think. Door's locked. So, explore around town until you're ready to leave? What you mean by that? Like, actually leave the closet? Filled with the power of friendship-based architecture. Are we going to leave? What happens when we, go down this way? Wait, what's over this way? What's over around in these different ways, huh? Whoa, horsies. You've brought us to a great new place. Well, and be putting our own elbow grease into fixing it, too. Well, and maybe not elbow and grease, that's gross. Nostril grease? This was the look that Ralsei had in Chapter 1, essentially, with the hat and the face completely blacked out. Looks like the clothes are nibbled. Take a bite! Yes? You put your mouth against the mannequin's cheek.
Chris?
Don't bother, it tastes awful.
And Susie?
What? Without trees, I must gain nutrients by eating clothes, such as the way of the worm. Mannequin, okay. Hi? I like being like this. Don't tell anybody. It seems to be locked. It may never open again. That was I believe this was like the way that we exited in Chapter 1. I think, if I recall. It's been a good while. That was like the big beam and way back to our world and such. Or something. I don't remember exactly. It's been a good while, so I don't completely remember anymore. Let's see what's over here. Hi. Oh, it's quite a wonderful town, really. Thank you. So, why am I alone here? A bit of self-reflection, I suppose. I do realize I was quite a coward before. So, I wanted to say, well, I still am! My cards, I cannot handle society. For now, I'll be living at the top of this cliff. When I'm ready to meet society again, I will be back. Thank you for the wonderful home. I will not use it. Okay. There's a hole in the wall. There's nothing inside. So, do we just leave and go back to the, real world? Hey, Chris, we're leaving? But we just got here. Man, I don't want to go do our group project. Oh, do we have to meet up with, Noel? When the gamers rise up, that guy will be back. Probably.
Oh, you two have homework?
Oh, well.
Susie, Chris, you ought to do it right away. School's important. I banish you from this kingdom until you start your project.
Yeah, fine. I'll do it. Jeez.
Susie, don't worry. I'll go and help you too. Wait, Lancer, perhaps you shouldn't. Too late, kind boy. Friendship for me.
Or friendship form? Lancer was added to your key items because I guess Lancer's a card? A spade? Where'd you go?
Don't worry, I just entered your inventory. I'll just be hanging out in Chris's pocket.
I don't know what that means, but okay. Fear not, I too shall assisteth. We're good. Quite. We as a team ought good. Roxas became a key item even though no one wanted that. Alright, enough already, let's get going. Huh.
Good luck today, Chris. See you soon.
Okay, so we're gonna go do our group project. It's like the Lord Vessel, how do I carry this? Just put it in your pocket, put it in your inventory. Except in this game, it actually kind of makes sense because it's like, you know, make-believe and these are actual physical items and such. I believe it. Away we go!